Welcome back to Droffats TV. Let's talk some boxing, people. Let's get right into it. A lot of people said Dalton Smith had no chance of winning. He's going to look very bad against the best 140-pounder, Subriel Matias. But Sheffield's own Dalton Smith just went into the monster's backyard and did the unthinkable. Heading into Saturday night, Subriel Matias, 23-3, 22 KOs, was the most feared man in the junior welterweight division. A boogeyman who, let's be honest, he broke opponents' wills. Didn't he unalive one or two opponents before? But Dalton Smith, 19-0, 14 KOs, entered the fight as a massive underdog, making his U.S. debut. By the time the dust settled in the 5th round, Smith wasn't just the winner, he was the new WBC junior welterweight champion. Smith started exactly how you expect a master boxer to, moving, jabbing, controlling the distance. By round 3, the sweet science turned into a slugfest. Smith, he defied the critics by standing in the pocket with the division's biggest puncher. Even after a headbutt left Smith with a streaming cut over his left eye in the 4th round, the Brit refused to back down. Now let's go to round 5. The tide turned in a flash. Smith uncorked the right hand of a lifetime that wobbled the Puerto Rican champion. Seconds later, a second clinical right hand sent Matias to the canvas for the first time in his professional career. The stoppage, though, Matias, he did beat the count. He was on wobbly legs. He had the DUI legs. The referee, he waved it off at 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in round 5, crowning a new WBC world champion. Listen, people, the landscape of junior welterweight has shifted. With T.O. versus Shakur coming up, set to clash on January 31st. Dalton Smith has literally inserted himself directly into the conversation for the #1 spot. But let's keep in mind, his WBC mandatory is none other than Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who's with the PBC. Is Matchroom willing to cross the street, make that fight happen? Will Dalton Smith and his team want to have 2 fights against 2 back-to-back pressure fighters? Listen, man, if he fights Pitbull Cruz, that's a big fight in the UK. It's a big fight here in the US as well. But he is the champion now. He gets to dictate the terms. So Pitbull Cruz, PBC, would have to travel overseas to the UK, to Sheffield, England, to challenge Dalton Smith for that WBC world title. Let's see what's going to happen. The bottom line is, Smith, he didn't just win a title, he destroyed an aura of invincibility. A lot of people said Dalton Smith was a Eurobum, had no chance, and you saw what could happen, people. That's all I got for today. Leave your comments below. Smash that like button and subscribe to Droffats TV.